After 30 minutes, I became okay. Yes, I was just okay. I was just normal. Then the next day she called again that, you see, now you're okay? You see, I prayed for you? I was just smiling. I'm like, yes, mommy, thank you. I didn't know anything. So I didn't want to listen to him talking about witchcraft and everything. After that, the family started insulting me. Her sister, his brother, his sister and his brother. The sister was like, Ruth, rest in peace. And I hope you'll not be buried in my land, the land that I bought for my family. You have to die, but you should not be buried in my land. So she was just insulting me. I'm just laughing. I'm like, what does she mean by rest in peace? She's sending me skeletons on the WhatsApp, telling me that die in peace, something like that. So I didn't mind. On the third day, they were just insulting me. On the third day, I called the father. I told the father that, you know what, your children are insulting me, but mali mefika sasa, I'm going to arrest your son. I'm going to arrest him. And for him, he was siding with his children. He was also harsh on me, telling me that I'm a bad woman. I did not allow his son to go see him. Yeah, I have to leave. And he was threatening me like, you will never see my son again in your life. It's over between you guys, and I'm going to make sure that he doesn't see you again. So I told him, Papa, that's your son. He's not my son. You can just take him all you want. So I told the guy everything. But the funny thing, the guy didn't care. He was just there. The next day he called me and was apologizing, saying that he's also tired, they're insulting me and everything. Then after that, I told him that, you know what, I love peace of mind. Especially after I know the kind of a family that you're coming from. Me, I'm a Christian. I don't believe in witchcraft. And people who are doing those kind of dirty things, I don't want in my life. I didn't grow in a family like that. So what you have to do is just live my life. Don't ever talk to me. He was kind of begging. I told him, you know what, I even know that your wife is there. So for me, I don't want a married man. Yeah. Especially when you are abroad, I'm here, you don't come home. So let us just leave this thing, like, let us just break up. I want peace of mind. So the guy is like, he got mad and he blocked me everywhere. Yeah. After that, I moved on with my life. I went back to China, left my daughter here with the maid. When I went back to China, after a few months, it didn't even reach 4 months, I started feeling hot, like my body is just hot. I could even have wet dreams every night. Feeling thirsty, like I need to look for that whiskey. I didn't know that it was something that is gonna be serious. So from there, I started masturbation. I could masturbate 6 times a day. I got so addicted. And I didn't realize that it's something that is serious. I even felt like, okay, the Holy Spirit has left me. I don't sing anymore. I'm just having nightmares, and I was ever sick. So I lived with this masturbation for 4 years. Yes. For 4 years. I could just do it. Whenever I'm upset, I just do it. So in 2019, I left Kenya and went back to China. That was November. When I reached there, then there was lockdown. Corona started. And I got stuck in China. I could not come home. So that was my life now. During lockdown, there was nothing I was doing apart from that. Satisfying myself. There's nothing people are doing, just sleeping around. There's no work, there's nothing. I was so stressed. So whenever I was stressed, I was doing it a lot. I was so stressed because I left my home. I left my daughter here. I left my house. I have to pay the house. I have to take care of my daughter, send money for her. But I thank God that time I left my daughter with a friend who really took a good care of her. I'm so grateful. But I was so stressed because even the airport was closed later. I could not come home. So sometimes when I was bored, I could watch movies, live shows. Then I came across one lady who had a similar problem. Okay, before that, a week before that, I started watching on YouTube the effects of masturbation, and I saw about 21. And everything they were talking about were the things that I was facing. I watched up to 7, then I switched off the iPad and slept. After a week, I came across a lady. I just saw that, okay, she was saying that I used to sleep with demons. And I started listening and watching her story. And everything this lady was talking about were the things that I was facing in life. Yeah, the things that I didn't know that I was doing. Another thing that I had, I grew up with a lot of anger because of the life that I was passing through. I started suffering when I was a kid, so I grew up with that kind of life. At first, people were using me anyhow because I was also humble. So later, one time I heard a voice telling me that if someone annoys you, beat. And I was very strong. I started fighting. I could just beat people around.